friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the number pyramid in C language. So yes, first I share my laptop screen and fix the position to here so you can watch better my video lecture. And here Turbo C++ is there. Just I double click and take some process. Yes, now is open. Alt F file menu is open, taking new file, and here our goal, write a program to print following pyramid. So yes, pyramid. Yes, correct. What's the pyramid? So I write in the center of screen we have to print. So first is 0, then here 0, then again 0 and 1. So 1 0 1. So first row only one element, then directly come to three elements. So that is that type of, and then five element directly. So that we can say that odd element is print every row. So here now 2, then 1 and 0, then 1 and 2. Okay. Same here 3, then 2, 1, 0, then 1, 2 and 3. So here one blank is extra. Okay. So yes, now is perfect. And last, that is a one element 3, 5 and then 7. Now nine elements. So 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a 4 and 0 in middle of the, that is we can say that middle of 0, and then again 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that is a 9 elements. So that type of we can shape of a pyramid we have to print. So just for your reference, and I comment multi comment line. So that is our definition. So now we can start our link section. Yes, stdio.h and then console. Yes, that conio.h console input output at full form and void main. Yes, and then we can first print very simple. So in triangle, pyramid, series programming and pattern programming, we can take the for loop. Yes, and here we can take like I, J, and then number of row, that is n. So clear the screen. Yes, and we can scan the enter number of rows. Yes, so you can also scan the R variable, but here number of, so I can take n variable. So and then ampersand n, and we to know very well nested for loop. So I equal to all here 1, not 0. In array indexing that start with 0, but here is a 1. Okay, and here I less than equal to n and I plus plus, that is our general loop for loop in first, that outer loop known as, and now inner loop. So j equal to 1 or j less than equal to I and j plus plus, and then we can print to here percentage d and j. Okay, and then outer loop statement, that is our sequence. So here percentage not slash n, not percentage, because not print any variable but only slash n. So you cannot, some student giving like that here only all statement here. So that is not look better, and opening of, that is a sign of start of programming, and here closing brace is the end of our C programming. So in between there is no any statement. So provide one tab key, that is a habit or alignment of our C programming file. Otherwise what happen, you cannot find your any error very easy. So that is a formatting, that alignment. So here like for loop statement you can provide like these three statement is a outer or I, that is this loop, that statement body of we can say that number of statement or body of that for loop. And here that for loop only one statement here, so one provide the tab, but that statement is a this slash n is a not this for loop, that is a outer for loop statement. So according to there we can arrange to our statement in C programming. So you can uh, look file format looking for better any C other your file, and then you can second advantage is we can say that very easily find out our error. So which statement is the which block or which for loop, which decision, you can easily find out. So that is benefit. Looking better, that is first advantages, and second advantage, you can find your error very easy way. So always habit of file of C that type of alignment. Okay. So now first I save these files and we can save pyramid. Yes. So yes, and then first three letter and number is there. So number is so many program is there. So here I give like 3 or 4 I think from is there. So sequence of that file name. So because we have to number pattern so many in my YouTube channel video lecture is there. So dot C extend maximum 8 character here are used, all 8, or underscore is allowed. So there are 8 character we have to use. Okay, now let us I first yes compile this file. Yes, there is a what, yes, here is a semicolon because that semicolon is remaining, so that is very simple error. Yes, now our exe is file generated, so sometime we can forget, so that time very easily I previously say we can find out our error easily. So which statement we can see the directly. Okay, now yes, so our that is a general triangle shape 1 1 2 3. Yes, so that is a first shape, and that is a uh, right alignment shape. Okay, and also now we can print in the middle of the screen. That is, we can take one sp space variable, and inner here we can take every element move to the 40 pace, sp equal to 1, then yes 1, yes, and semicolon sp less than equal to 40 and sp plus plus, and then only printf is a blank. So here why in the some student question here why 40 directly you have to judgment. So our monitor screen is a 80 column, so divide by 2, so that is 40. So 0 to 79, that index start with 0, that column in the monitor screen resolution. So by default setup is a 0 to 24 row, I mean 25 row and 80 columns. So we have to middle of the screen, so column we have to consider. So 80 divided by 2, so 40. Every statement move to the 40 blank page, and then that print. So our target is middle of monitor screen. The shape is print. Yes, look our shape. So that is a right alignment. Now I just shift is only one change here. SP is equal to 1, but I assign to I. So that is a very simple, that left to right is justification. Yes, so that is now shape is changed. Element is same, but that angular is a first is a right justification. Now we can say that right angle that triangle, and just only provide here blank in printf statement. There are two techniques. Plus is a directly manually, means that blank, and let us that triangle to pyramid shape. Yes, so that is a pyramid shape, triangle in converting pyramid. So there are 3 left, right, and that triangle to pyramid. Yes, and here also 2d is used, percentage in between d and 2, that is width. So one for element and one for blank, one blank is so that is same. Yes, that same is a or requirement triangle to pyramid. And now there are 3 shape in reverse order, means that mirror inverse sometime non word. So here I equal to 1, then I greater than or equal to 1, and I is minus minus, not plus plus, because we can I initialize directly 5. So first we can print our right shape. So here I give 1 again, and here I remove the blank. Yes, here you have to blank, there is no just no required to change it. So that shape is a right alignment and one blank in between. Okay, so that is a reverse order mirror, you can say that mirroring of shape triangle. And now I just here provide again here I. Yes, so that is a print in reverse of triangle to pyramid shape. Yes, so that is a fifth pattern or triangle shape the same. And now what to do here, I remove the blank. Yes, means only percentage 2d. So that is a Again, justification is change. Yes, reverse in the right left hand side, right to left hand side. So first we can see the uh, in sequence order, three pattern, left, right, and triangle to pyramid, and reverse angle, three shape, left, right, and triangle to pyramid. So every triangle and pyramid means triangle means, so there are six shapes you have to print in this technique. Each and every alpha means the numeric mixed pattern is there. So ABCD is there, asterisk sign. So all are print in this technique. Okay, now we can come to our shape, and that is we can print our first left. Yes, that is already here. We can look here, we can print the 1 1 2, that already have to print. So now we can change this or require. So I change I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, or previously condition, and I plus plus. So that is perfectly print. But our that shape is start in between 0. So first I can print first 1 2 3, and here I assign again sp equal to 1, and here 2d. Okay, so that is a 1 for element and 1 for blank. So which shape is print? So yes, our left hand side is print perfectly 1 1 2 2. Yes, that is a shape 1 1 2 1 2 3. Yes, look in the our pyramid shape. So here that part is printed. Yes, 1 1 2 1 2 3. So only in between we have to take the 0. So that is a, we can say that left side is perfectly print. Now we can take another for loop, and I just copy this for loop. Okay, but first we can change here. Yes, one is required, but then copy. So here I initialize to 0, not 1. Yes, let us check how it's print. First is not perfectly print. Just here there is no effect because we can starting the j equal to 1. Okay, so that is a in between we can take some condition, then and then our triangle shape perfectly printed. Okay, so yes, now what to do? So here we can change in between. First here I assign to j equal to 0, and yes, not 0 but I assign, and here reverse order. Our previously I loop we have to change that type of j less than equal to 0, and j minus minus. Yes, let us check how it's print. So compile, and there is no any error, and let us try. So yes, that sum is not perfect, but our perfect shape. Yes, so that is our half is perfectly. You have to not judgment, but let us check how it's perfectly. So here we can what to do. So first we can take the one extra one for loop is there required, and then we can our I copy this for loop. Yes, and then paste here, and then what to do. So here we can first our sequence element means here I j equal to 1, less than equal to I, and j plus plus. Okay, so let us check how it's print. So yes, all are that going to uh, not perfectly, but that is some is our requirement. How it's now pacing problem. So what to do? Pace is not perfectly. So here I take one variable c, and here in outer for loop with two part comma operator you can initialize part with double part. So c equal to 1, that is a yes, here comma operator you can initialize part double, and here comma operator c plus equal to that 2, and here sp is a required to c variable. Yes, that is a, now let us check how it complete or not. So yes, some are required perfectly. Otherwise, yes, some is a perfectly print. But now our 0 is a first we have to print, and then we can start. Yes, that is only one required. In middle we have to take the 0. Okay. Otherwise, all are perfectly printed our shape. So 1 3 element, then fifth, then 5 element, then 7 9, that type of. Okay. So yes, what to do? So our J is here that we have to initialize. Yes, here is perfectly print. So here uh, we have to what to do. So again, yes, here we can assign to uh, I equal to yes starting with 0. So here we can again j equal to uh, not but 0, but here we can change the j less than or equal to I, yes, and j plus plus. So what happened? Yes, let us check. So I compile again and then run. Yes, so yes, perfectly printed, very perfectly. So our not in reverse order is required to in this shape perfectly print. Okay, so that is a our first is a starting to 1 1 2. That is a first we have to take this condition like here 1 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, and then here in our shape I, so that is a like yes, but here condition is a perfectly, but here first shape is not perfectly, means 1 1 is there, but every 2 2 is there. That is a main first our part in the left hand side, right hand side is perfectly. Now we can take the left hand side, so every time we can start to our I variable. So here, yes, so in that is a 0 is perfectly. Now we can take first part is not perfectly, look in that shape. So our shape is what here is there. So yes, so every time here 1 is required, then uh, again 2. So that is a our I is there. Yes, so j equal to, we cannot assign I is perfectly, but plus 1 we have to initialize. So that let us check. I think yes, perfectly, and then we can condition is also change. So j less than equal to I, yes, and then we can j minus minus. Yes, one loop is minus is perfectly I judgment first. So let us check. Yes, so there are two time print. Yes, so that perfect shape, but initially not print that. So we can only remove this equal sign. Yes, so here not equal, but that is a not perfectly print. Yes, so let us check, but one is not required. So let us check again. So yes, shape is ready, but 1 to 1 is not printed. Otherwise, all are well. Okay. So here equal to 1 is perfectly, but one element is extra printed. That is a problem. So here we assign ji, but that is a start 0. Yes. So let us check how it's print first. Then we can check. Yes. Now is perfectly print. Yes, so there is no required to any change. So here I j j is assigned to, but here greater than equal to. So here our I equal to assign 0. That time first element is not printed. Okay, so that is, and also you can like shift, we can here I press first this and then this. So what happened? Yes, let us check. So we can interchange to our for loop. So yes, that is a disturbing to our previously. So not printing. So now finalize that we can perfect shape is print. So but I testing only. So now we can, how it's possible, we can let us so many testing is there and then finalize to our out that that is a perfect shape. Yes. So now is perfectly print. Okay, so what to do? So here we first judgment is that is perfectly j equal to I, because and j greater than 0. So first time j I is 0, so that condition is false, so that not print. Every time that first our element is not print, then here is printed. So our half part is print and half part is starting to second row. That is our requirement. So I think you can hope understand. So I hope you can understand perfectly what is in this session. So very simple, but we can testing and then printing. And now we can take some 3 row taking watch window, so you can understand, and then apply some color. Okay, so let us check. I first F5 and that minimize screen and alter W means out of zoom and out watch window, and then output window is also. Yes, so here and here our screen we can take some minimum. Yes, here and our shape is there. So I just small this screen because the watch window is not big size. Yes, here, but the output window is middle of screen our print, so we can see all the element. Yes, now some is remaining. So I again here, and then select and go, yes, now move, yes, look, all element is perfectly we have to see. So then and then we can understand. So now I, then J, and then n number of element, yes, SP is not required, pace, C is a, but you have to only, that is pace is controlling. So yes, I think perfectly we have to take our SP is not required, that pace only, N is C, C is not required, okay, C, but we have to already provide. Okay, so what is a starting? Yes, you have to know very well, R, and trace information, run menu, R means 7. So here we can start F7 function key I press, and yes, let us clear, all are clear, here are all are clear, and all are first garbage value, that known as a garbage value in C language. Now enter number of row, yes, message is print in our output window, and scan, yes, I give only 3 row because we have to that watch, yes, then that you have to understand, so I cannot give the 5 row. Okay, so here starting all are, here n is 3 and then I is 0, yes, and there is some garbage. Now pace, so 40 because C is a 1, so that is a 40 minus 1, so 39 pace is provided. So I just pass out. Yes, here cursor is blinking, so that not perfectly. Now some pace is remaining. Yes, how there? Yes, now is there. So on 1 or 2 is remaining. So now perfectly. Yes, middle of the screen. Okay, 1 or 2 is remaining. Yes, now is completely. So cursor is blinking here. Okay, and now J, yes, J is garbage, but now initialize 0. So that condition is false directly because J is greater than equal to I, but J I is initialized to 0. So that first time not print this part. Now that is printed 0. So J equal to 0 and J less than equal to I. So J is print 0, yes, first our print, and then condition false because I plus J plus plus. So that is false, and new line is taking, so first is only 0, first one element, and then C plus plus. So here you can look, C is a 3, yes, I C equal to C plus 3, that is full form, that compound assignment operator. So here is a 2, so C is 1 and now 3, because now in second row 3 elements, so 3 less blank pages in 40 minus 3, so 37 pages is now printed. I just pass out. So yes, all are well. Yes, here is cursor being exactly our required position. Okay. So now that is now one print element because I is plus plus, so I is now 1 and J equal to I and greater than equal to 1. So that is a printed one element. Yes, one print, and J plus plus. So that loop is false because J here is minus minus. So means that condition is false because J is 0 again, and now J assigned to 0, yes, and J less than equal to I. So that are 2 times. First is a print 0, yes, in between, and then J plus plus. So here we can first time minus minus and here plus plus. So both part we have to left and right coordination. So after the 0, that is a printing by this for loop, and before the 0, that is a print by this for loop. Okay, so minus minus J is a required to up to 1. So J is greater than equal to 1, and here J less than equal to I. So how many I is there, we can print in the last our element. So now that is 1, yes, J is plus plus and J is 1 is print. So our second loop is perfectly, and slash n, then again I plus plus, so I is 2 and C is 5 because next row, third row we print the 5 element. So 40 minus 5, so 35 pace is print, means that provide. Okay, so I just bypass out, yes, so cursor is here, yes, now is where I think, yes, so many paste, yes, now is perfectly in our required position. Look here, cursor is blinking. So now 5 element is printed. So that loop is now J initialize I is a 2 and J is also 2, and then first 2 print, yes, that is our requirement 2, and then I minus J minus minus, so that is again 1, yes, 1, and then that loop is false because J is a minus 1, so 0, the condition is false because J is greater than equal to 1, but here is 0. So that loop is finished, that part, yes, only 2 and 1, but next is 0 starting in this loop. So half part print this for loop, and 0 starting after element is printed by this for loop. So yes, 0 again, j initialize 0, j less than equal to I, yes, I is 2, so that is condition, 0 is print, j plus plus, so j is 1, 1 is print, and now j plus plus 2, j is 2, and yes, 2 is print. So yes, slash n. So that is as it is. Now our that is a I plus plus, so I is now 3, yes, and n is only 3. So condition is a one time is complete, yes, printed. So yes, here one we can correction because not equal to, because 3 row is already print, now 4 row is starting. So here we cannot assign to equal sign. Yes, already our 3 loop we here take n equal to 3, but less than or, because I we can start 0. So here we cannot provide the, because every loop start with 0, that not equal sign is applied. So here is some correction, because that we can provide the n is 3 but print is 4 loop, so that is we can correct. Yes, so all that 7, c is 7, so 7 minus 40, so 33 pages, yes, all are printed. I just bypass out because that is a not required, because that is only t, and so I pass out. Yes, that is printed, but not perfectly, because we have to provide n only 3, but that provide the 4 row. So that is we can testing trace, and then we can find out our error. Yes, so that is perfect way. Here not equal sign required. Yes, so I remove, and now yes, exactly 5. Yes, I now, yes, perfectly 5 row is there. So previously 6 row printed, so we can provide the equal sign. So I detect the, I know what is a in first solution, but I introduce to what is a benefit of trace dry run this method. We can smallest our mistake we can find about using the trace, that is watch window, and that known as a dry run method. So in your syllabus, I think dry run. So that is a one iteration table one is used. Our main outer loop is first round completely. That is known as a dry run, and that is a one iteration table is complete. Then again, our outer loop is complete second round. So that is your second iteration table. So like triangle, pyramid, series, all programs. So inner loop complete your all first round, and then outer loop. So that is called first table, and then second round, then I plus plus, and then all inner loop complete all round. Means that finishing up to end over. Because for loop is a that is controlling the row, and that is a controlling the, we can say that element. In triangle, pyramid, series, that number of term in series programming, and here is number of row. Okay, and now we can take some color combination. So yes, that not extra header file one is required. That is a delay function you can use. So dos.h is required. Other color, text color, that is not require any header. That is a conio.h, console input output. So I use the delay function also. So take the dos.h, and here provide the brace, because we can take multiple statement. So here text color first I give, and then here I plus 1 plus blinking, we can provide the blink. Yes, that is blinking. And normal printf not work. C, that is a output text window, means not console window, window based data. And then we can use the delay function. Yes, first we can check only color and step by step go. So just I put here closing brace, and same here we can provide, yes, here also close opening closing brace, and text color is a use of that header file is a conio.h, so we cannot take any extra. And j plus 1, yes, and then blink in capital. So yes, blink, yes, ready. So let us check how it print. Just include, yes, what, okay, so there's some mistake is there typing. Now ready? Okay, so let us check. Yes, that is a blinking and printing, but our next part we have to not provide, yes, perfectly. So that not blink, j is a not change. Yes, so here blink and blink is perfectly, but here what to do? Here not that is only one color, so that is a J is okay. So here we can change some. So here also let us provide the I. So J is a not static, so that is not run. And no, yes, so yes, here I think okay. So here C printf is not provided. So then and then otherwise our J is also perfectly, because why make it? I say what not printed that color form. So C is printf. Otherwise yes, now is perfectly. So that is a blinking and printing. Yes. So now we can provide like testing, and that is a delay function in between. So delay is a function. So suspended sometime milliseconds. So 500 milliseconds. And here also use the delay. Okay. So that is step by step. Yes. Now perfectly. Yes. So that is waiting and printing. That is a suspended sometime and then printing. So that is look for better. Okay. So now perfect 5 row is printed, and now we can text background color is there, but that sometime not look better. Let us check text background. Okay, text background. So here we can pass fixed color. So yellow is there. Yes, our output is a that not taking yellow color. Yes, so or also white is there. So let us check first yellow background. Yes, and here I copy this line. Just copy and here paste. So perfectly. So copy and paste edit menu option is there. Shortcut key. So control insert and shift into copy and paste. Okay, in Turbo C++ editor. So that is a yellow, but not perfectly look yellow. That color is that type of. So yes, that is a blinking, printing, text background, and now we can last testing, and that is a I remove this background. I just comment line this, and here we can left and right how color is there. So here I fix the color, and here our left part print the red color. Yes, and here our right part is a yellow color. Okay, so let us look how it's print. So we can find out this for loop print this element and this print element. Okay, so yes, I color give some that yellow is perfectly, but red is some different. Yes, some remaining is space is I think. So that is yes what yes here one is addition. So that is a not red. Yes, now what make I do? Okay, so now that red is perfectly. So one plus addition value. So that give the purple color. No? So we can identify this for loop print this part and this for loop this mixing color we have to not identify. So that is I give. So red part is a first our loop, that is a j initialized to we have to I, and j zero initialized, that is a right part. Okay, and first j minus minus and next is j plus plus, and then condition is a j less than uh, j is greater than equal to 1, and next is j less than I. Okay, j less than equal to I. So yes, look here, our condition is there. J is greater than equal to 1, and here j less than equal to I. And here j initialize I, and here j initialize 0. And here j minus 9, here is plus plus. So that is it. So now I think perfectly all we can testing. Yes, that is a number means uh, numeric triangle, and we can give any number of row, like I give 9, so that up to 9 row is printed. So 5 row is perfectly. Now we can take some more row. So that is a perfectly our left and right. Also you can take mix color, there is no any problem. So now that fifth row 6, yes, that now is 6. So now means 7 because 0 starting. So now that is yes 7, 8, yes. So it is so big, and last yes that is a 9. Okay. So you can give any number of row, that is your depend upon your requirement. So 8 because root is start 0, so 8 up to 8, so that is 9 row is print perfectly. So we can see our left and right all 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 up to 0 to 8, so that is 9. And here is a left side is 0 to 9, and here is also 0 to 9. Both is a perfectly print, red and yellow combination. And also you can previously our I plus j, that is, and j plus 1 and I plus 1, you can also mix color. So now complete. Just write this program to your not C++ programming, and any doubt of any question in this session you can write in comment line, comment section is okay. So I close these files. Yes, very simple, that pyramid shape, left and right combination, 2 for loop. Okay, so I close and close watch message all our window and then quit. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sijala Academy, press the bell icon to never miss update. Or what is a benefit for belling the press? Press means bell icon. So you have to know YouTube bell icon is there. So whenever I upload my YouTube channel new video, then you can separately personalize giving the notification. So then one video is uploaded by this, so you can give the notification. So subscribe and press the bell icon is also very important to YouTube to watching the video lecture. Okay, so any doubt of this session you write in comment line or in comment section. So okay, so just thanks again and Hare Krishna.